Okay, hello internet, hello one more time. My name is Dima, I'm sitting here in hot summer Minsk and let's do something with Houdini, not sure what, but I received a comment for my previous video and I believe we'll do bend some geometry here today. First approach I will do is just use curl noise, maybe try some other noises to bend something like grid. We do not that big grid, but let's do remesh. Then like this, and then let's do UV project. Okay, what's next? Okay, let's check. UV, please go on points from 0 to 1. Nice, looks right. Then what do I need then? I need some vector field. VDB activate. VDB will name it V for vector float, and I cannot do it on this level because let's try VDB add vect points to the vect VDB. I need something here, volume VOP. Delete this, export V vector and curl noise. E position, promote frequency and offset and amplitude and roughness and turbulence. Okay. B. Nice. And here I should select B as well. VDB activate reference position size like this. And we see that it kind of obvious voxels here. Let's increase volume resolution. Nice. And what can I do here? The issue with this approach that I need to do it on a small steps iteratively, and at some point I get my mesh very stretched here, so I need to remesh it after each iteration. So let's get solver, let's put geometry to initial geometry and volume to first slot. It's not this. Cut this one, paste it here, points from here, volume from second input, and remesh Let's get this target size, copy parameter, paste relative reference, like this. And I need to restore this. Okay. All right. And here we go. Not enough frames. The feature of curl noise we're using, that if we have enough precision in geometry and VDB resolution, then this surface will grow and curl and spread everywhere, but it should not intersect itself. Looks interesting, but let's increase frequency, so we'll get a little bit more details here, and let's increase mesh resolution. Nice. So you already can see that somewhere here we are getting really interesting structures, and if we, not here but there, if we subdivide, we can get really interesting abstract something. And if we will render it with depth of field and other effects, it should look really interesting. Let's try one more thing, and it will be attribute blur. We'll blur P with Laplacian, and it should give us more physical way, like this thing that called minimal surface, like sub-bubble surface, or something like this, where actual physical and chemical properties of the surface will stretch it so that it will have the minimal possible surface area. That's interesting. So let's save this one. Save geometry. as 3D object. Curly grid subdivided ABC. And let's save this one. Geometry, curly grid. Smooth. Accept. And let's go and find Blender. Blender 2.9. 90 actually. Let me show it to you properly. Okay. What we do here? Import Alembic 3D objects, date modified. Let's start with it. Let's go directly to shading. Texture coordinate, texture wave, UV vector, color, something not actually right here. This is a generated projection. It does not follow surface. Did I miss something? UV maps, nothing here. Okay, let's go back to Houdini. Let's check it. Well, we have here UVs. Let's export it as OBJ. Accept. Delete. Import wavefont font OBJ. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Now we see that we have stripes that follows the original geometry, but being displaced with the geometry. And let's see what we have here. What we can get from here. Save geometry, smoothed, subdivided. Mom, please do not crash. Okay. Let's hide it and let's import this one. I believe I should export unsubdivided model and subdivide it here. Let's do it. Save geometry, curly grid, original, nothing. Whoa. Let's delete it. File, import wavefront, original. Yep, that's it. Material, Looks good. Now, what can I do here now? I can, for example, and what keys? Converter separate XYZ like this, and then I can go get math. Do we have random here? Functions. No. So then we can do what? We can add something to it. We can get converter math sign from it. We can get, now we have from -1 to 1. We can get absolute value from it. I'm doing something wrong because we can just go get texture noise. Converter separate combine XYZ like this. So we have 1D. We should have 1D noise. And yep, we have it. Now we can play with brightness and contrast. Definitely with contrast. And scale. Now we can convert it to something more a little bit colorful. Okay, orange, bright yellow. Let's keep some white here and some nice blue thing. Whoop. Shade smooth. And it already looks beautiful. So we can with details. So we have much more of them. Distortion. And then let's add a little bit of the volume here. Let's save it because we're going experimental from now. Curly surface with stripes. Save. And then we go in cycles, GPU, experimental feature set, and we have changed this thing to settings bump displacement and bump, and we need to add subdivision surface modifier here. Nice. We need let's keep this level for the base geometry. And let's add one more. Did they break something in this modifier? Oh, why does it take so long? I believe I should have download updated version. But anyway, it's 2.90 alpha. Well, that's expected from alpha software. Please, come on. Ay. Finally. And now we switch into simple mode and check adaptive subdivision. Nice in scale, nice. And basically what do I need is to duplicate this thing. What does details do? Yeah, let's decrease details here. And we'll add details with displacement. Vector displacement. Height go here. Goes. And displacement goes here. Whoop. Let's save it. Actually, let's converter color ramp. We need this color ramp here. Okay, and now we can go to come on, why does it take so long? Do we have any lighting here? Okay. Please, Blender, do not crash. Okay. Let's hide this object. Rendering done. Let's add recently added new fancy sky texture. And let's disable fermented feature for now. And let's enable our geometry here. Where is it? Disable displacement. Okay. Let's set up the camera. Somewhere like somewhere here. Like this. Like this, and I want to have this bottom part, or maybe this top left part sticking here in focus, and everything kind of blurred. So something like this. So we have foreground blurred, we have background blurred, and we have this thing on a middle distance in sharp. Okay. Let's save it. And now, for the optimization purposes, let's do that trick. We'll select everything here. We'll invert selection with Ctrl-I and delete everything else. So now we have far less geometry than we had previously. Let's check it. Nice. Nice and smooth. I believe I want to play what kind of look I want, like plastic or something diffuse and kind of rough. Yeah, something like this. Maybe some clear coat on it. Okay. Now, maybe some anisotropic rotation. Okay, let's try and add displacement one more time. Let's reduce the scale. And what do we have here? it's difficult to say because this dicing scale is kinda big. Let's reduce it. What we see here, almost. So definitely we need to reduce the scale. Okay, let's try render it out. Looks like these places kinda tricky to displace without the artifacts. Or maybe we can just rotate sun somewhere. Yeah. Dust. Okay. Oh, interesting. Let's try this look. Now it looks like we have not enough resolution on the first displacement on this surface. Let's increase it. So we have a smooth on these displays. Also, let's play with sun, and we could have failed. So let's go back to CPU for now. Let's increase sun size to remove that harsh shadow we had when sun is 1 less degree. Okay, let's save it and let's restart Blender. So it can use GPUs again. Okay, settings, GPU compute. Let's enable adaptive subsampling. And what else? Color management, light contrast. What else? Denoise data. Let's enable compositing. Denoise. Image. Normal. Albedo. Image. Let's take a closer look. Please angle. And yep. No more polygons visible here. Ooh, such a tasty yellow-orange combination. Love it. Okay, so we can continue playing with palette of this gradient and select different spot to render on this mesh we had, but for now I believe it's okay. Let's save it. Stream it. Image 1. RGB. Don't need alpha. Okay. What I want to check is this thing. I have an idea here. Yep. So we need box. We need some points from this box. We need randomize normals on this box. And now we'll do copy to points. Of this original grid, these new points. And let's wire it up to the silver. I believe there are too many points. Like this. And let's do one interesting thing. To prevent curl noise to go outside of this volume. And for this we'll go one more box. We'll do VDD from polygons. We'll convert it to SDF. And let's increase interior band. Let's increase resolution. And now we'll wire it up to this volume up, and we'll put it to this SDF. So right now this SDF kinda like a covering all color volume here. So vectors are closed inside this volume and will not stick out of it. Let's see how it works. Again, too many grids. Let's do one more thing. We'll do volume 3. I want to see what exactly happens where these vectors go. Okay. This frequency. Oh, for some reason I cannot speak anymore hearing myself in monitor headphones. I could have found not much easier to speak. Okay, so with this frequency size, it seems to be okay. I'm gonna go back to the solver. Bring back the mesh. There we go. So without visualizing, it will be a little bit faster. So we don't want to spend time rendering each frame. Well, these things on the boundaries we can definitely delete later. We do not need them. And here we have really interesting avoided surfaces. Yep. Let's do the best. Firstly, let's group less and group fill. This. Like this. Yeah. That's last everything. One of this group. Okay, let's then select the geometry with the grids. Regional. That. Let's go back to Blender. And then this one, this camera. Let's import these grids. Those grids. It's already done. Editing. Shade smooth. Put it here. Look at that. Wow, this can be even more interesting. Let's add some what? Let's solidity. This thing. Where's some edge check? Use like this and rim thickness. Almost like quality. And let's put some leaves here. Whoa. This thing takes a lot of time. Oh, we're done. I believe this is the place to render this time. Let's set camera. View, align view, camera to view. And now let's save as curves surfaces. So maybe we cannot use the displacement here. Just leave it as plain thing. Maybe let's leave it at 6. Now increase on. Because here it looks like some shadow here. Maybe it's clear code. Yeah, it was clear code. Use some size to add some light details. Depth of field, yeah. Here. This is stops to get a little bit sharper. Looks good. Let's render it. nice. I like this result. There is a way. There is a lot of things to improve, but nothing complicated. Just increase remesh resolution to have more precise UV data after remeshing, so we'll have more great stripes here, but I believe can be solved maybe with light blur or smooth of UV attributed to Houdini. Well, also some things would be improved with compositing, but for now I believe that's it. So, thank you and goodbye.